Hey,
Yeah.
do you know what time it is?
Well, I believe it's 7 o'clock.
Well, that means that it's time for the Sink or Swim Theater Company podcast.
Yeah!
Good evening, everyone. I'm Austin James.
And I'm not.
No, you're not.
Mhm.
Tonight, I am joined by fellow company member Cameron Lopez. Tonight on the podcast, we will be taking a look at audience video submissions centering around the theme bad habits.
That's right, Austin. At our core as human beings, we all have vile, disgusting, horrible things that we wish nobody had ever known about.
Yes, we do.
Yes, you do.
What?
I've been meaning to tell you, Austin. You wear that shirt far too often.
It's a good looking shirt. What's wrong with that?
I'm just saying.
You're just saying what? How is a fashionable shirt a bad habit?
I'm just telling you, maybe it wouldn't hurt to get maybe a button up or a turtleneck every once in
The
a while.
shirt has buttons.
Look, you wear it every single darn day. I mean, thank God this is a podcast, because if I had to smell that, look, this isn't the point. We're getting off the subject here. The thing is that we're all disgusting hogs, like Austin.
Yes, we all have vile, disgusting habits. For instance, Cameron here has a bad habit of chewing his fingernails, spilling his coffee on his coworker's keyboard, chewing gum into the microphone, and never shutting the fuck up.
Sorry, Austin, we're going to get back to you in 1 second, okay? But we have our first submission. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're no professionals, but we are sponsored by one. So please help me welcome Molly Sanders, PhD. Take it away, Molly.
Rick, the only connection between your unquestionable intelligence and the sickness destroying your family is that everyone in your family, you included, use intelligence to justify sickness. You seem to alternate between viewing your mind as an unstoppable force and as an inescapable curse. And I think it's because the only truly unapproachable concept for you is that it's your mind within your control. You chose to come here. You chose to talk, to belittle my vocation, just as you chose to become a pickle. You are the master of your universe, and yet you are dripping with rat blood and feces, your enormous mind literally vegetating by your own hand. I have no doubt that you would be bored senseless by therapy, the same way I'm bored when I brush my teeth or wipe my ass. Because the thing about repairing, maintaining, and cleaning is, it's not an adventure. There's no way to do it so wrong you might die. It's just work. And the bottom line is, some people are okay with going to work, and some people would rather die. Each of us gets to choose. That's our time. I'm going to give you guys my card. I hope to hear from you again. Oh, and if you have any friends or family who are eating poop and would like to stop, please give them my number.
Oh, sorry, Austin. I still have you muted. Here you go.
You don't even say good morning to me when you come in. I mean, is it so hard to show some common decency for your fellow man and love and just say, hey?
Okay, sorry, Austin. I had to mute you there again because you just brought up our next topic, which is love. Now, we've all been down that long and winding road, ladies and gentlemen. And, I'm suddenly reminded of a John Green quote that I have conveniently stapled right here. It reads, I know no perfect people. I only know people with bad habits that are still worth loving. Well, I couldn't agree with you more, John. I couldn't, and neither could these three lovely ladies. Please help me in welcoming Abby Railsback, Alex Schwartz, and Caroline Donica. Take it away, gals.
Okay, I have a question. Why'd they even invent caller ID? It's like, who is this service helping? For centuries. Okay, maybe not centuries, but for like a lot of years. People have been calling one another and not knowing who it is until they pick up. And as far as I can tell, no one's died from that. And it's like, if the police want to know who made a call, they can trace it. What am I? The police? This constant obsession with needing to know who's calling all the time. It's like so gross. You pick up the phone and then you know. Look, all I'm saying is if a guy doesn't call me, I would like to reserve the right to call him at 15-minute intervals until he picks up. But if he looks down and sees my number, he's gonna think I'm some kind of psycho or something. Which I'm not. Obviously. So, I'm just gonna say it. You have a tendency to let your nose hairs grow a little bit too long. It's just something I've addressed with you before, which you've chosen to ignore. And now I'm looking at you and confessing my love for you while you have the equivalent of wheatgrass emanating from your nostrils. It's just a little distracting. And then, just kind of dovetailing on that, I wish you wouldn't pretend not to hear me when I've made a suggestion to you. Like the nose hairs. And for that matter, you talking on top of me when we were with friends and such. And my God, you don't understand poetry that doesn't rhyme, and you fart in bed in those freaking nose hairs. Yeah. Love it.
Was I upset when you threw my plants out the window? Yeah, I was. But I mean, like you said, it's not like you killed anyone when you threw the terracotta pots from the 15th floor. And you were drunk or high, no doubt, on some substance purchased with money from my purse. You know, I have been heroic. When you told everyone we knew, my friends, my therapist, my parents, that I gave you syphilis when we both know Maria Portnoy gave you syphilis, I made allowances. Well, because every once in a while, once in a blue moon, you made love to me. And I saw fireworks. You made love to me, and I heard orchestras, and I remembered when we made love nonstop in the beginning like Olympians. But no more, Ethan. Everyone has a breaking point, and last night was it. When you refused to hold me, and when you muttered someone else's name under your breath, when you held a pillow over my face in a vain attempt to snuff out my life, I realized things are not going well.
I think it looks nice.
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, do you want to introduce the next round of submissions?
Yes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this next batch of submissions showcases that if you leave bad habits go unchecked, they can ruin your personal and professional relationships. They are brought to us by Andrea Schmidt and our very own Austin James.
Woohoo, Austin, yay!
Stop.
All right, roll it.
Listen, Helen, I've been thinking. I think you're an amazing woman. I honestly do. And I love what we have here, our times together. But I think that maybe, some time might be good here. It might tell us if we're, I don't know. Listen, if this were some other time or land that nobody else was around on, then everything might be okay. I wouldn't be so fucking paranoid about what everyone around me was saying or even thinking. And then it could just be you and me. And that'd be so good. Perfect.
Because I do care about what my peers feel about me or how they view my choices. And yes, maybe that makes me petty or not very deep or some other word. I don't know. It's my Achilles flaw or something. Helen, things are so tricky. Life is. I know now that I'm not deserving of you. All you have to offer me, I want to be better, to do good and better things and make a proper sort of decision here. But I can't. I cannot do it. I just don't think I'm going to be able to do this on like a daily basis. I'm sorry. I wish I was saying what you wanted to hear. I do. That would make me really happy. To please another person right now. I mean, a person that I'm feeling this love for. Yeah, love. But sometimes that's just not enough to get around the shit that people hurl at you. I feel like I'm drowning in it. Shit. And I don't know if I can. I don't want to fight it any longer. I'm just not strong enough. I guess that's what I needed to say to you. I'm not brave. I know you wanted me to be. Always thought I could be. But I'm a weak and fearful person, Helen. And I'm not going to get any better. Not anytime soon, at least.
I don't really know how to respond. This entire time I've been trying to get more from you, but you feel like a wall, like I'm throwing myself against you, and everything that I value about myself, that I like, that I think is worthwhile, is just wasted against your concrete unbendingness. All I've heard from you is to not overthink. Don't overthink. Awesome. Done. Cured. Clearly that works. You just tell somebody to stop overthinking. Why don't you stop being insecure about what other people think? Why don't you actually say what you mean? Rather than waiting so long that what you mean doesn't really matter anymore. It doesn't matter to me anymore.
You know what, Cameron?
What, Austin?
If music be the food of love.
Well, that's good.
Thank you, I wrote it myself. If music be the food of love, this next act is a buffet.
Serving up food is Berg and Emma Swanson. Play on!
Yeah, I know. She's going to jump on. It'll be super easy. She's going to say yes, and then hey, what's up? Oh, you always said that I'd come back to you again because everybody needs a friend. It's true. Someone to quiet the voices in my head and make them sing to me instead. It's you. I hate to say that I love you. I hate to say that I need you. I hate to say that I want you, but I do. Bad habit, I know, but I'm needing you right now. Can you help me out? Can I lean on you? It's been one of those days, sun don't want to come out. Can you help me out? Can I lean on you? You make me feel like I'm floating off the ground above this little town. You do. look at me smiling with tears in my eyes. I love the way you lie. It's true. I hate to say that I'm lonely. I hate to say that I miss you. I hate to say that it's dark in here, but it's true. Bad habit, I know, but I'm needing you right now. Can you help me out? Can I lean on you? It's been one of those days. Sun don't want to come out. Can you help me out? Can I lean on you? Oh, 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 oh. Can I lean on you? Oh, 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 oh. Can I lean on you? I hate to say that I'm lonely. I hate to say that I miss you. I hate to say that it's dark in here, but it's true. Bad habit, I know, but I'm needing you right now. Can you help me out? Can I lean on you? Oh, can I lean on you? You, can I lean on you? I hate to say that I love you. I hate to say that I need you. I hate to say that I want you, but I do. You go to prom with me 2020? No? Oh, yeah, cool, 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 cool. Hey, sis, cut the video. Cut the, yeah.
You know, I'd like to get serious for a moment. For those of you who have been following my Twitter feed, you'll know that we've been dealing with a rash of theft in our office.
Austin, I already told you it's not me, okay? It's not me. I'm not the one taking your lunches. I'm not the one
Cameron,
taking sandwiches,
Cameron, I know.
or whatever.
I know.
No. Okay. So then who is it?
You see, in anticipation of Bad Habits Week, I set up a spy cam in the break room fridge because I was going to expose you live on air.
Okay, and what did you find out?
Well, all I'll say is this next segment is brought to you by our treasurer, Jesse Hyder.
Oh, I knew it. I told you, didn't I tell you? You are a dirty little thief.
Enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
Lord of my love, to whom in vassalage thy merit hath my duty strongly knit, to thee I send this written embassage, to witness duty, not to show my wit. Duty so great, which wit so poor as mine may make seem bare and wanting words to show it. Oh, but that I hope some good conceit of thine and thine soul's thought all naked will bestow it. Till whatsoever star that guides my moving points on me graciously with fair aspect, and puts apparel on my tattered loving to show me worthy of thy sweet respect. Then may I dare to boast how I do love thee. Till then, not show my head where thou mayst prove me.
Jesse, we'll see you in our office on Monday.
You think you know a gal.
Mm-mm.
Sad. Oh, shoot. Austin,
What?
look at the time.
Oh, shoot, Cameron!
Mm-hmm.
We're nearing the end of the show.
Yes, we are. And you know, I have to say, Austin, I really do think I've learned something tonight.
Oh, that's a great way to wrap it up. Cameron, what did you learn?
Well, I learned that everyone pretty much has something disgusting or horrible that they don't want people to know about. We all have bad habits, but at the end of the day, I think that really does kind of make us who we are.
Wow. Cameron, that's really nice.
Yeah, I think so. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in. Austin, thank you very much. It has been a privilege hosting this with you. We do have 3 more submissions for everybody out there. The first one is from Juan Mauricio Williamson. The second is from Jaron Carlson. And the final one is from me, Cameron Lopez. And I hope you will enjoy it with the greatest enthusiasm.
You just had to ruin it, didn't you?
Yeah. Bad habit.
Roll the submissions.
See ya.
How was my day? You ask. Well, imagine you're in class, and the one person that you actually hate, that you just like detest, comes up to you and says, "Hey, can I borrow your pencil?" The first thing you want to say is like, "Ew, no, freak, get away from me." But you say, "Sure." You didn't mean to, but it's out there, it's in the ether, you can't take it back. So you lend this person your pencil. And throughout the entire class, there's this little voice in the back of your head that says, "You just lend this troll your pencil, but it's fine, you let it go. It's fine." And at the end of the class, you go to that person and you ask, politely, "Hey, can I have my pencil back?" And then they just pretend that they don't know what you're talking about. They're like, "What?" And you think, "Bitch, give me my pencil back. I know you have it. You know you have it. What's the problem?" But, just ask again. "Can I have my pencil back?" And they grunt something and they give it back to you. And then you realize, did you just eat my pencil? You troll! I mean, look at this. Huh? Look at this. This was a brand new B2 pencil. And the fucker ate the eraser. I mean, who does that? You Jeffrey Dahmer, you? It's going with spit and shit. You want to strangle them. You want to take both of your hands and strangle the life out of that person. But then, you just calmly say, "Keep it." And they say, "Oh no, I remember I had another one in my bag." So you realize, this person, this troll, they had another pencil, but they still took your pencil and they ate your pencil!
All right. You're asking for it, Big Daddy. Finally gonna have that real true talk you wanted. It's too late to stop it now. We're gonna carry it through and cover every subject. Uh-huh. Maggie declares that Skipper and I went into pro football after we left Ole Miss because we were scared to grow up. That summer, Maggie laid the law down to me, said now or never. So I married Maggie. Maggie the cat. I lay in the hospital bed and watched our games on TV, saw Maggie sitting on the bench next to Skipper after he was hauled out of the game for stumbles, fumbles. Burned me up the way she hung on his arm. I think Maggie felt sort of left out, because she and me never got closer together than two people just getting bed, which is not much closer than two cats on a fence humping. So she took this time to work on poor dumb Skipper. Skipper was a less than average student at Ole Miss. You know that, don't you? Poured in his mind the dirty false idea that what we were, him and me, was a frustrated case of that pair of sisters that used to live in this room. Jack Straw and Peter Acello. He, poor Skipper, went to bed with Maggie to prove it wasn't true. And when it didn't work out, he thought it was true. Skipper broke in two like a rotten stick. Nobody ever turned so fast to a lush or died of it so quick. Now you satisfied?
Okay. Hello, I am Bobby, and I'm an addict. My boyfriend thinks I have a gambling problem, which is really strange, that word, gambling. It's kind of a strange word. My boyfriend, every time he goes in a car, he's gambling. Gambling big time. He just pulls out, never checks his mirrors, never looks both ways when he crosses the street. He just goes right out into traffic and just puts pedal to the metal. Now that's gambling. Am I right? But yet here I am. Me and you. Gamblers Anonymous. And here's really the point. Life is a gamble. That's why we do it. We love the thrill of it. Really, you're not here because you're a gambler. Neither am I. You're here because you are a terrible gambler. You are. I mean, you lose, and that's why you're here. That's why you're sitting across from me. And I've been listening to all your stories about woe is me and poor me and my mom didn't love me and when really all that you need to change your game is having an in. A thing. You need a thing. Something. You need like an inside tip, an inside man, a curve, a gimmick, something that's going to turn you from a gambler into a hustler in 5 seconds flat. I mean, why should you have to go through life giving up the one thing you really love? You don't need to stop what you're doing. You just need to get better at it. Okay? Do you understand what I'm throwing down here? You do. Well, okay then. Well, I guess there's only then one question to ask. Who's dealing? Come on, there's a place in the back.
Hello, swim team. Thank you so much for tuning into Sink or Swim Theater Company's first show.
First things first, we want to send out a huge shout out and thank you to all the actors that submitted material for this month.
This is a show that we're hoping to develop over the next few months. So right after this airs, we're going to be posting on our Facebook page monologue theme suggestions for next month. So head over there if you want to vote for the theme suggestion or drop suggestions you'd like to see in the future.
Now, we have already asked some of our colleagues to submit material for next month. However, if you feel like you want to submit something or throw your hat into the ring, all you have to do is send in a submission to Sink or Swim Theater Co. At gmail.com.
Thank you so much again, and we're excited to see you guys again next month.
Stay safe and healthy, guys. And just remember, if you're not swimming,
you're sinking.
Good night.